Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for July the 4th through to the 10th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you so much for your positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day, right back at you. Truly, thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. Now, the cards are remaining the same. I know I mixed it up in the monthlies. I've got a new layout. We've got two sun cards, which makes so much sense because we come into the month under one sun sign. We leave on another sun sign, so it makes I love the layout. But this will remain the same unless Spirit guides me differently. We start with the Hermit. So now, when I see the Hermit, actually, you have some very spiritual cards this week. So a lot about your intuition, tapping into your intuition, tapping into your higher wisdom. Allowing the spiritual magic to come in, especially in relationships, but we'll get there. For the Hermit, I typically see the Hermit as somebody who goes out into the desert or into a cave, and they spend time alone with their thoughts, tapping into their intuition, tapping into their higher wisdom, devising and developing plans, and then when they know that they've got it planned out properly, strategized properly, that's when they come out of the cave, that's when they come out of the desert, and they implement the plan. And I think that's exactly what you're doing this week, is you are deciding on what to do, where to go, how to take your next steps forward. And your intuition and your higher wisdom plays a key role in making the right steps forward for yourself. Now we have the Page of Pentacles crossed over by the Eight of Wands. Now, the Page of Pentacles, we hold that pentacle as if it's a crystal ball. We are looking towards new paths, new ways of doing things, new futures. And also we look at, well, the courage we need, the determination we need in order to fulfill those dreams, to fulfill those goals. We also have with it the Eight of Wands, which is exciting new opportunities. Maybe it's thoughts, but I'm thinking opportunities come into play. Now, this is where we can't be looking too far forward, or we're going to miss the opportunity because it doesn't mesh with what we are thinking is the long-term goal. So when opportunities present themselves this week, give it a little bit of thought, give it a little bit of time, see where it can lead, see how it can open things up, see what doors it could possibly open for you before you throw that idea in the garbage. Because something could come along and really change your life here, really move you into a new direction if you allow it to. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles right next to it, and that's typically what are you cultivating? What are you doing today to grow your tomorrow? So if it's a home-based business, are you looking at your advertising? Are you looking at your website? Are you thinking about doing a blog? Are you thinking about doing YouTube videos? What are you setting up today to actually step into your tomorrow? If you are hoping to have more money in the bank, then are you looking at your account? Are you looking at where you spend your money? Are you looking at different ways of spending your money so that more value comes in? Are you looking at ways of creating more money in your life? If you're looking for a relationship, what are you doing today to grow that relationship deeper? Are you paying attention to them? Are you listening? Are you a sounding board? Are you showing them love? Are you giving them your time, your energy? Resources? What are you doing? So this is very much a what are you cultivating, which has, really when you're looking at all of this, you're looking at your new path forward. You are tapping into your intuition, you are tapping into your wisdom, and you are looking at what you are doing today and how you can do things differently day by day in order to slowly get to a goal, a dream, a desire. Now, our underlying card is the Knight of Cups. So there is definitely going to be love here. Passion, dreams, desires. So if you are looking for a relationship, this is the Knight in Shining Armor. So maybe you are the Knight in Shining Armor. Maybe somebody is coming in to be your Knight in Shining Armor. This could also be where you fall in love with something new, something different, something amazingly, it's the same vibration for you, and you never even realized it before. You try it once and you love it. And there's a new passion awakened inside of you. And that's your underlying energy. So you really can't go in search of that. It finds you. For our overriding energy, we have the Three of Wands. So new pathways opening up to you. I think the cat is attacking the door. The Three of Wands, new paths opening up to you. And it's expansive, beautiful path. Now you are well grounded before you take that first step. So you are looking at what that path holds for you. Do you want to step on that path? This is a time where you're making these key decisions in your life on whether or not you really truly want to go forward in a certain direction or you want to rethink it. Okay, we have 3 wands there. We're holding the first one, giving it some thought. Then we'll hold the second one, look at it from a different angle. Then the third one, we will make the decision on if we are going to go forward on that path. We have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is not a scary card. Everybody thinks it's a scary card, and I don't know why that is, because I see it as a very beautiful card. First of all, it's a 10, which means it's the end of a path. So we have been through the lessons. We have suffered. We have cried. We have had moments of sorrow and chaos in our life in order to reach this point in time, in order to have the wisdom that we need in order to go forward. You didn't go through things just because. You went through things so that your wisdom would grow, so that you would, like look at your life when you were a little kid and look at your life now. And how often do I hear the phrase, oh, if I could go back in time and have the knowledge I do today, oh, how different high school could be, how different our 20s could be, how different our 50s could be, depending on where you are in your life path. So look at this as, the sun is breaking through the clouds. You are pushing yourself up, and those swords are not in your back. They are your lessons. They're not your lessons. Well, they're a representation of your lesson, but more so of your wisdom. They're your shield of strength to help you go forward in the right direction. As we go towards the weekend and next week, we got the Ace of Wands. So really we're contemplating the balance we need in our life, what needs to have more balance, where we need to put our energy, where we need to take it away so that we have the balance to go forward. And this is a thought process. It's also joined with the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands. Now the Six of Swords is moving forward on your path. It could be travel for some of you. Just seeing if you've got any other major travel, but this is the only one. So for some of you, travel. With the Six of Swords, you are going forward, and you know it's going to take work. But there's somebody in that boat, and then to have the Five of Wands next to it tells me that you are going to be seeking out, or people will seek you out, like-minded people that can take you places, move the world for you, give you wisdom, tap into their wisdom, share your wisdom. So I really believe that, especially as the weekend approaches, but more so as you go into next week, you're going to find yourself maybe socializing more gravitating to certain people that can actually help you go forward, to build your strength, to build your self-confidence, to show you the path forward, to give you wisdom, to give you knowledge. For love, we have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can be lustful energy. Okay, this is beautiful, spiritual, magical energy, and it is in your love sector, relationships. So this is a week to enjoy. If you are in a relationship, look to make those intimate moments. Look to create those quiet times when it's just the two of you. Absolutely. If you are looking for love, well, we did have The Knight of Cups here is the underlying energy. So new love can abound, and it can be very passionate and very sensual, and very exciting, very dreamy. So you couldn't have a better card really in your love sector. So expect magic moments. For your work, career, finances, King of Wands, high thought. And a lot of this reading is your high thought. The more you tap into your intuition, the more you tap into your higher wisdom, the more answers, the more clarity you have on the path going forward. This is a very optimistic card, so expect there to be a bouncing step when it comes to looking on your path forward of where you were going, of what you were accomplishing, of what you were trying to do. And the high thought there, now some of you may decide to return to school. If you are in school, you may be switching your major, your directions. You may be looking at what to add to it. So school is an option. Learning is an option here. You could meet a mentor, okay, because we had the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords together there. So it could be very possible that you get with a group of people or a single individual that can grow your wisdom, that can hone your abilities and talents. You could be going back to school, you could be researching on your own, or you could just have a clear understanding and a clear definition of exactly what that path needs to be looking like, laid out for you going forward, the things you need to do, the things you need to strategize on, the growing of the plan. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.